Hey everybody, welcome to a newest episode of Max and Howard Drink Beer. I am Max.
And I am Howard.
Howard, we got a lot of crazy stuff going on.
Yeah.
There's a bags tournament going on in the basement behind us.
Well, yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend.
I'm pretty sure Morgan is cheating.
Yes.
You can tell, you see he's got the flare of the leg. That is the important part of the throw. See?
In Morgan's defense, he's standing behind the board, though, so technically that's regulation, so he's good.
Right.
He's not extending.
Oh.
It's not a good extension of the leg.
The second opinion.
Right, from the Peanut Gallery. The Peanut Gallery is two people today. We got two guests. We're getting crazy, we're getting nuts, we're getting crazy nuts.
This is the world's worst foursome.
So we have Katie and Rich. They're doing awesome things. They're wearing matching plaid today.
That is nice. And they said it's not on purpose, but it is. It was 100%.
I was dressed 3 hours before because he was recovering from it.
But you knew what he was going to wear in advance, so that's why you put that on.
He was sleeping, and I was doing the dishes.
But you can read his mind, and that's how that works.
That's how girlfriends work. You know, you just, it's automatic. Like,
Just saying. There you go.
So I don't believe Katie brought us a beer.
Did not.
No.
But she brought us something better.
I made White Russian. I did.
We have a ring for beer cowbell now.
And it doesn't stop ringing because we always want beer.
We always want beer.
Yep.
So we got that. That's cool. That's exciting. We'll take pictures of it. We won't share it with any of you guys because it's here for the podcast.
But
so
we
fuck
should.
off.
We should take a picture and put it on Instagram.
Okay. So, Howard, we got a beer here.
Yep.
What are we drinking?
We're drinking, we're going back to the Wild Mine Artisan Ales out of Minnesota. And it's a Fortunella. It's an American wild ale with kumquat.
Kumquat.
Yeah, it's related to the orange, I think. His dirty blonde cousin or something like that. I think it's something like that.
Fair enough. Rich, that does not look like it's a good idea to be drinking this. That look on your face.
It smells like you bathed your wet dog in honey. It does not have a good smell.
It doesn't have a good smell.
And that's like half the taste.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
What? So, Howard, you got this from your good buddy Phil Woodman?
Yes. Ay caramba. Yeah.
Astringent.
Oh boy.
That is
Very astringent.
That is definitely a smell.
That's a word that I don't know.
The flavor's not bad.
But it's palatable.
But
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't tell me it was sour.
Hey, American wild ales are typically sour.
Yeah. See what I know about beer? I'm on this side of the table of not knowing things about beers, whereas you guys are on that side of the table with all the beer knowledge.
So let me tell you about...
if you were making a trivia team of beer knowledge, this is a hell of a team right here.
That would be fun. They should make a trivia team.
Yeah, because you got Sam back there too. That would definitely help take care of everything. Because if anybody's good at trivia, it's Sam.
She's washing the dog bed, and I have to apologize, Sam. I peed on the dog bed. Okay.
So that's what's going on. So
the American Wild Ale, Max, if you don't know,
I don't know.
It's sour.
Hey, is it sour?
Yeah. So it's a sour. Beer. So it gets
Katie, you alright over there?
Sour.
It's not fair. I have peanut calories staring at me.
It's funny she mentions that.
Yeah, how's
we were. It's Memorial Day weekend, so we're partying because we work all weekend, and this is the one bit of time that we all get to hang out. So Steve's over. You missed Steve. I think he's sleeping right now.
He's sleeping, watching.
He's in a drunk coma.
Which is how we know. So Steve likes to get to what he calls his cloud. He likes to get to his cloud of drinking and ride it.
Yes.
I don't know where the hell this cloud is, but I know it always gets him right to a nap.
That was good. Did you see him? Morgan's doing tricks in the background like he's a teller. Not Penn,
he's a
he's
freaking
teller.
peanut gallery back there. It's
well, right, because Penn is right here.
Right. That was funny. He's holding a pen. They can't see us. Not yet.
Yeah, we'll get there. And then they really won't like it.
See, I told you, we didn't have to make a whole bunch of points because we got a whole bunch of points all over the place.
Yeah, like there's a point, and there's a point up there, and there's another one right there.
It's nails in the wall, they're points.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the points in Condenser? That's a parts joke.
No, is it?
Yeah.
All the parts?
Right.
So Steve, Steve
was
parties hard.
the world's greatest bags thrower today. A different style every single throw. Overhand, grab by the corner and throw. Super duper underhand, and
Not
I gotta
even
tell you,
paying attention, and it just flies.
I gotta tell you,
I liked when he started throwing them left-handed.
yeah, I didn't even notice.
Where he was throwing them left-handed, and you could tell he's never really thrown anything left-handed because he's just,
There was a couple of times where he actually tried, and I think he let's not kid ourselves. Entertainment wise, he carried the whole team.
Oh yeah,
You know, he carried the whole force.
oh yeah, absolutely. Steve does a lot of heavy lifting
Yes, that's
in
true.
every aspects of life. Taking things seriously, that is not one of them.
Well, and thank God.
Because we're all too serious. That's why we have Steve around.
Uh,
So, Steve used to be the stage crew in high school. That's
Oh.
how far back we go. Steve was our stage crew guy. They called him Stevie.
oh, that's nice.
So he was Stevie P. He was Stevie P all the way up until the one time we dropped Alexis Noel off at her house. And we were all in a van.
Uh-huh.
And she gets out of the car. Steve jumps out. We're like, Steve, what are you doing? We're dropping Alexis off. She goes around the corner, and Steve has this shovel in his hand, and you just see him swing it.
Oh, you were there.
And we're just like,
Excellent.
holy fuck, did he just hit her with a shovel? We're all dying laughing. So then it became a joke. Hey, Steve, why don't you get the shovel? So
I think I've heard him say that a couple
the
of
time.
times. That makes sense.
All the time. It's
Excellent.
fantastic.
So that's where that originated from, of Steve get the shovel. We had one other moment with the shovel that, for whatever reason, we had some camping party at my house for Sam's birthday because her mom canceled it because she was pissed off about something. And we needed to dig a fire pit, but it was nighttime.
That's the best time to dig.
So Steve had at the time drove an 89 Chevy Caprice. So it was the big boxy car. It had 2 spotlights on it too. So the spotlights, he drove it out into the field, had the lights on. Obviously, we threw everything in the trunk. So the trunk is open. We're digging a hole in the middle of the night, and I happen to be Italian.
You are?
So people kept calling him on the phone, and he would answer the phone. He goes, "Hey, I'm just gonna answer this guy. Hey, I can't talk right now. I'm digging a hole with Max," and hangs up. So they call back again, and I don't remember who it was. I don't remember where we were supposed to be, but we had where people were waiting on us for some party, and call him again, and he goes, "Hey, why would I tell you? I'm digging a hole with Max. We'll be there when we get there." Hangs up. So his phone rings a third time, and he answers and says, "God damn it! You want me to have to dig another hole? Stop calling me!" So that's what happened. Everybody freaked out about it, but that's who Steve is. He's always been, that extra,
Does that make you Frank Sinatra?
probably.
And that makes him Don Rickles? I think that makes me Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh man. All right, but yeah. So Steve, Bags Player of the Year.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'll ever play bags ever again unless Steve is on my team. So
You need to get him to go with you to the bar to play.
No, never again. Because there goes a Wednesday night right out the bat. That means I have to keep that day closed. I like to be flexible in my days. Have a day to do whatever the fuck
In case
I feel
you guys didn't know, Howard's so flexible he can put 3 legs behind his head.
Wow.
I have one in the bed of the truck.
You do.
Yeah, in case you blow a spare.
Yeah.
You've got a spare, That's a real thing. I swear to God.
We discovered that the last time we all went bowling.
And everybody laughs at me. And this guy's laughing at me right now. Rich is laughing at me right now. That did happen, that I needed a spare. I happened to have one on hand. It was broken to the point where she pulled it all apart and it all fell apart and she's like, "You're not going to have a leg to stand on." And so, do you have like a set of backups? It's funny you ask. I sure do. It's in the bed of my truck. You want me to go get it? Sure. And sure enough, fixed it all up. I was walking for another 2 weeks. That's a true story. Always carry a spare. In case you get your legs cut off. I don't know if that's in the cards. You seem like you might get diabetes soon. I don't know.
I mean, when it gets to that point, I do know a guy.
I do too. I trust him.
But as your lawyer, you shouldn't.
Oh, okay. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so far in this episode, and probably a little early to take a commercial break, but I do get a kick out of the fact that I'm the only one that hasn't broken yet, which is nice.
I can fix that.
Well, you can, but I just wanted to point it out.
See? There you go.
I just wanted to pat myself on the back because that doesn't happen very often.
I mean, I do believe you're going to have surgery again on your shoulder.
Rotator
For how
cuff
often
surgery.
you pat yourself on the back.
Hey, somebody's got to. What else were we going to talk about today? It's been a long week.
How Howard takes good pictures?
I do take really good pictures. That first one was great.
No, it's not.
Probably should share that one.
It was a
It's
good
a little
picture.
blurry.
A little blurry.
They're called candids. I don't know if you know that. Candid pictures.
Looks like you were sitting on a wash machine and you took a picture because it was so blurry.
I don't do that and take pictures. I'm embarrassed. But anyway, that's not the point.
You're a bear?
No, wait, that's the dryer. Never mind. That's
You're-
something different.
You're a bearist.
Yeah. Like, that rhymes with terrorist.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're into doing bear things. A bearist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
okay.
that.
That's like your bare hands and your bare arms.
Yeah, keep going.
Oh, that's it.
No more?
I mean, I'd say you have bare feet, but
No.
you have white feet,
Well,
you have black feet.
No, I'm wearing shoes. Yeah, I just found out. Wonder what the fuck happened to those.
They made him run faster and jump higher.
I ran out of there's another footless story. They ran out of white feet, so I had to wear black feet for like 2 weeks, and then they got the white feet back in. That's a real thing, yeah. I don't remember what happened to them. I used to flaunt them all the time.
I'm sure you have them, jammed in the door.
Toe jam,
Yeah.
yeah, those are helpful.
Yeah.
Yep, that was good.
That's for the board that we still haven't put off, like the theme song that we haven't recorded.
Well, on the soundboard that we're gonna do, it tastes like beer and
Yeah.
so on.
Well, we almost had a live studio Steve, to describe the beer can, but, I'm not going to go try to wake him up.
He's sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever tried to wake up Steve before?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, numerous
don't
times.
work.
Oh,
It don't work.
just okay.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that Drunk Steve is no longer a sprinter,
Yes. Oh my god.
because he used to take off and run, so somebody would have to chase after him. So we had a particular party that was at Katie's parents' house back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That there were 3 of us who could drink. Well,
Legally.
two of us who could actually drink, where we could hold our liquor, and then I guess Colin wasn't drinking for whatever reason, because he was the third
He was
person.
trying to get Ed elected.
Because
Nice.
he was one of the 3 of us that had to keep track of Brad, Becca, and Steve for the night. So we were basically trading shifts of checking up on them. But Steve was drunk enough that he could get the door open, and then he would take off sprinting. I don't know where he was going, but
Does he know where it was going?
the door would be open,
Okay.
and it'd be like, ah, shit. So I'd take off running after him, and I'd find him, and I'd have to tackle him, and he'd just be laughing. I got really far that time. Steve, get back in the garage. Oh, I just want to run. Where are you going?
He's like Forrest Gump.
Run.
Like Forrest Gump.
So he did that. I know Becca passed out falling down the stairs.
Yep. We waxed Brad's leg, and this was after he face planted into the snack table.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why did you wax Brad's leg?
Because he was annoying. Why not?
Because
Like his whole leg, or just like
Yeah,
one?
like a good old chunk.
But
It
just
was
like,
a-
just one chunk.
it was
not
it
the
was a
whole
big-
thing.
It was a big, but we left the wax on there. So then when we put his pant leg back down, his pant leg stuck to it. So when he got ready in the morning, it just Yeah.
So the important part was he kept his face covered because we were going to wax his eyebrow.
Oh, that would have
Let
been
me do
cool.
And he was freaking out about it because he wasn't that drunk that he couldn't handle that, but he was drunk enough that he blacked out and face planted into the table.
Yeah.
So that was the thing. I mean, as Steve's stories go, the taking off sprinting, he's a runner. Or
Yeah.
was a runner. I don't think he does it anymore.
I am not.
Yeah.
I'm not a runner. I'm
You're-
not into running. I
That's-
ran like a 20-minute mile because, yep. Mm-hmm. Actually, no. That's a lie. They stopped me like midway, and then they said it's time to go home. You can stop. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I did not get my little foot, which is funny too. Now that I think about it, but they gave like those foot tokens. You guys went to you went to West Allis.
Yes.
So I don't know what they did there. That's like a foreign land over there.
We did a lot of folk dancing. We had a folk dancing unit.
In West Allis?
Yeah, which was weird. I learned how to square dance. That was pretty cool.
Just a square.
And do-si-do and change partners, but we were not allowed to
In the city?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so
We didn't even get to do that.
So the gym class was super weird
Uh-huh.
because we were not allowed. They were discouraging any level of sexual tension between guys and girls.
Yep.
So I learned how to square dance with 3 other dudes. Yet we would play.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yet we
now.
would play games of, and I don't remember what it was called, but it was basically couples battle ball, where you had to hold the hand of your partner, and it had to be of the opposite sex, and you could only use the hand that wasn't being held. If at any point you separated hands, you were out. And so it's like, wait, so why couldn't I square dance with girls, but you had me holding a girl's hand to battle ball? I'm confused.
Now you think about that, you think, hey, you have a really firm grip.
So
No.
they had.
Okay, moving on.
Andy's in gym class.
We had the stupidest.
We should have got
rules.
that as a soundbite. God damn it!
It's recorded. We'll use
Oh.
it. We'll use it at some point.
Excellent.
So we had the strangest class set up
Uh-huh.
for it. So the rules were that you had to run around, and everybody is, pulling on each other and running into stuff. My partner, her name was Kayla.
Uh-huh.
I don't even think she was 85 pounds. I took her
What grade?
freshman year.
Okay.
So 15, 16.
Yeah, I suppose you
So-
have to be more than 85 pounds that year.
So I could throw a ball with both hands. So what I would do is I took her and I threw her on my back with my arm like this. So she's on my back with her right hand and I have my left hand. And I was running around with her on my back as everybody's trying to pull everybody around. We're running around like one person. Because she was 85 pounds. It was like nothing. It's like, oh yeah, I got a medium-sized dog that I'm carrying around.
Max Smash.
So we quote unquote cheated because we'd win all the time because you said we couldn't. We had to hold each other's hands. You didn't say that I couldn't carry her on my back.
Right. You didn't make the rules.
Right.
Strict enough.
Right.
Yeah.
If that was the rule, apparently that became the rule.
Yeah.
So they created a rule. There was a max rule that was added to West Allis gym class
Yeah.
because of me, because I cheated. No, it wasn't a rule. I Bill Belichicked it.
I had that too, and you'd be surprised what the rule was. Please keep your legs on at all times was the rule at my school. There seems to be a theme to this show.
Yeah,
It's, I take my legs off a lot.
Yeah, like every bar that you've ever been kicked out of.
I was going to say my favorite was when we all went to Jackson's and they created a secret dessert.
Oh, that's
Just for
right.
you.
That was awesome.
I
How
forgot
many
about
legs
that.
do I have to take off around here to get a drink?
I don't use that enough. I need to use that again. How many legs do I gotta take off to get a drink? And that was a fun day.
I forgot about the secret dessert menu.
And they made one.
And then they made one and then they got rid of it.
Yeah. That was it. That was for Tracy. That was good times. And then there wasn't a sponsor anymore.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't sponsor a trap team after that.
Right.
It's probably because of the dessert menu.
Yeah, it was definitely 100% because of the dessert menu.
I can't believe those guys got such a fancy establishment to sponsor them. Because did you ever go to the Bass Bay Brew House?
No.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, actually I did. Me and Sam went there briefly to check out the digs for the wedding.
That is like, I can't believe they didn't kick me out that day. It was
sure
a
they
high-class establishment.
I'm sure they did. They were giving you that look.
Well, I am a high-class, legless motherfucker. So
I've seen the hashtag. I laughed hysterically about the hashtag.
Well, we are getting kind of to that point, aren't we?
Oh, hey, look at that. It's about that time. We're going to take a brief break for a word from our sponsors. Wow, wasn't that great? Did you hear it? Tell us what it was about, because we don't get to hear what they are.
Well, actually, I think I said this last time. It's about weed. They're CBD.
Well,
and I believe in those.
The time before it was Culver's.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And then the time before that, I believe it was Progressive Car Insurance.
That's kind of cool that we have corporate sponsors.
So we have corporate sponsors. We don't get any money from them, really.
You know what we should do? We should tag them in our Instagram photos. We've been getting some hits off of that.
Yeah.
That's because I tagged Matthew McConaughey. You know, so there's that.
Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be tagging other people?
Well, we're trying all sorts of things. Just trying to stick spaghetti on the walls and seeing what sticks, right?
I have
kind of a cliche.
I have no clue.
I hate that cliche.
You have no clue?
Yeah.
I thought the cliche you hate is I don't have a leg to stand on.
That's a good one. I like that. I used that already.
Did you?
Yeah. But thanks for keeping me on my toes.
I miss Bob in moments like this because he always had a leg up on you.
Oh yeah, you taught me a lot about how I'm supposed to feel. Yeah, it helps to have a legless guy in your life, I guess, when you are legless. Yeah, good times.
True story.
I talk about that place way too much.
That's because that's all we did for forever.
Yeah, and now look at us.
Now we're doing this for forever.
Yeah, probably. So we don't spend $50 a day at the bar.
Right, we spend $75 on these bottles of beer you keep stealing.
No. Stealing means I didn't pay for them.
Yeah,
What? They're going to catch me one of these days.
So, we have other important things that we glossed over at the beginning of the episode. As always, we are all double fisting here.
Oh, yeah.
So what else are you drinking?
I have the Razor Gang or Die. I think it's a scooter. What appealed to me is a dry Irish style stout. So it's like a Guinness. And you know me, I'm obsessed with Guinness.
You are.
My Friday drink. So I had to give this a shot. I had to try this. And what's interesting about the Razor Gang, it's very smoky. You know,
smoky.
like they burnt the malts instead of roasted them. Like they're burnt malts. So I mean, it's good flavor. It ain't bad. I gave it a 3 on Untapped, but
is it actually?
What?
Is it actually?
What? Is actually what?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna keep saying it until you answer.
Did I say actually a lot?
Actually.
Oh, okay.
You're excited.
There's another good one. Yeah. Yeah. This one. Razor Gang, dry Irish stout. Yeah.
I
know Katie was mixing some crazy concoctions today.
Yeah, what are you drinking?
I was drinking a Blind Russian, and then I made Blind Russian milkshakes.
Okay. So it's a Blind Russian, like you just pour vodka, you put a blindfold on, and you just grab whatever's there?
No.
Blind Russian?
It's like a White Russian.
Uh-huh.
But there's vodka.
Wait, then what's a White Russian?
A White Russian is Kahlua, like a cream or cream.
I thought there was vodka in there.
Is there vodka in there?
I thought there was vodka in a White Russian.
I don't know, maybe. No. I've always just called it a Blind Russian.
Okay. I mean, that's cool. I like that. I think mine better. Vodka, close your eyes, grab everything else, take a sip. Alright, I can drink this.
I
think we're going to do that in the next episode. That sounds good. But I'll be the blind guy.
Alright, I'll have Steve be the Russian.
Yeah, and then what are you drinking?
I am drinking Third Space Brewing's Frog Whites.
Wow, that sounds great.
So it is almost great.
Almost great.
I don't like ginger spice.
Yeah, but
She was the worst of the Spice Girls. I'm sorry.
Agreed.
Wow. That's a little deep even for me. I don't know any of the Spice Girls.
No, but
Posh was the best.
But seriously, I don't like ginger.
You like fig?
I'm indifferent about it.
Okay.
But in my lifetime, my mom always excluded it because she was not a fan of it. So
that makes sense.
So I ate a lot of foods that apparently the spice was supposed to be in, that it wasn't. And now that I'm older and I'm eating the foods the way they're supposed to be made, I'm going, what the fuck is this flavor? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's ginger.
So instead of gingerbread, did you just have bread?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, I don't like pickled ginger. I think it's overrated. It doesn't taste anything like ginger or ginger spice. It doesn't taste like her either.
Okay. I'm sure you know. If we're talking about any of Ginger's, we should be talking about Ginger Baker. You know, he baked all the ginger.
Oh, nice. That's good. Yeah. Max's doppelganger. Hey, aren't you going to be in a show?
In what show?
The Old Crow Midnight Show?
The Old Crow Midnight Show.
Yeah.
That sounds like a much better name of the band. We should change it. Stan, we're changing the name of the band.
Rock Me Baby Like a Ford Ranger Wheel?
Wow.
Actually, I like that. I think I'm going to write that song. And I'll sing it, and you guys can be my backing band.
Okay. As
As
long as you can have background
Howard vocals. Zimmerman or Nub Dylan. That's good. I like Dylan. That. Write that down.
All right, I'm gonna actually. Right? You
Nub Dylan. Howard Zimmerman. Man, I can't believe that's all just happened. I'm exhausted. Can't even think straight.
Could you ever though? You could probably think around the corner at least.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
So,
which corner?
We'll double back.
Oh,
we're getting to that time.
We are?
The beer that we were talking about.
Did we do a commercial?
We did a commercial. Okay. You want to do another commercial? We can do another commercial.
Why don't we do another commercial?
We're going to do another commercial.
And we're back.
Okay. You got to give more of a break.
Oh.
Did you hear that? Did you hear the whole commercial?
No.
Well, that's because you need to turn your fucking headphones on.
What?
Exactly.
Okay.
You know, Howard wears hearing aids.
Well, I'm supposed to wear hearing aids, and I don't wear them, Rich. They make me feel handicapped. So I don't wear them. That was almost enough for another commercial. So we're talking about the wet dog beer.
The wet dog beer.
Chanella. You know, the last one of these were no longer in production. Did you guys untap?
Mm-mm.
We're nerds and
you guys
all our beers.
100% should, because then we know what you guys are drinking, so that we can.
We drink a lot of sours lately. It's been
that is the hit and
beers.
Happening new thing. That's why I figured you guys would like this, but apparently it's like a wet dog.
It smells like a wet dog. There's a difference.
I guess I like the smell of wet dogs.
Yeah, because that's the smell you live
your
in.
Pickle, honey.
Pretty much. What's a pickle?
It's a stale cucumber.
It's stale?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like cottage cheese.
I do like cottage cheese.
It's just really old milk.
I do like cottage cheese, and I like pickles, so maybe it's me.
It's definitely you.
Okay.
It's 200% you.
Okay. I'm glad it's not just you.
What is this called?
Fortunella.
Fortunella.
And Fortunella for you. Dude. I try to make a joke there.
Dude,
I'm
trying to take pictures of this.
It's my beer. I bought it.
And you're just fucking shit up.
It's my beer. I bought it.
So
wait, I stole it. Never mind. Sorry. Carry on.
Yeah. So technically it's Phil's beer. You should probably bring it back to him.
Oh, this isn't even in the system.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Did you type it in?
Uh-huh. There's a whole bunch of other Fortunellas. But not that one. It's so out of production. And that's probably why it smells like such a wet dog.
What was the brew by date?
I don't know. There's a brew-by date? You know, that's why I think I'm holy, because everybody calls me Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Well, while we struggle with our technical difficulties, I'll tell you this. I've never had a kumquat. If this is what kumquat tastes like, if it's sour, because wild ales are sour,
right?
You know, I'm all about it.
It's
pretty good beer.
It's an artisan ale.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't tell me it was artisan.
Yeah. We're fancy.
Dude, no, we're way too fancy. We have a corkscrew
It's like artesian
on
cheeses.
the table,
Oh,
ready to go.
For that beer, that was right. The Doppelbock, the sour Doppelbock.
Right.
That was fun.
We've been doing all sorts of it.
Yeah.
So all sorts of fun stuff.
That was a good time.
Katie, did you figure it out?
No, there's no brew-by date.
There never is. Beer never goes bad.
Yeah. That's like cheese never
Like
goes
what?
bad.
Cheese never does go bad. It ages.
Yeah, you just
cut the moldy part off?
Thank you.
Okay, Vicky.
So, in conclusion, 3.75. Pretty good. I liked it. It's good beer.
That's
okay.
Yeah. I like sours. You give it a 2. Katie is strict.
I am.
Yeah.
I know what I like, and I do.
Katie knows what she likes.
That's okay.
She may not know art.
But Art knows her.
Right.
Yeah. You met Art? That's kind of cool. Yeah. He's a good dude. Do we have an Art at the Gun Club?
Got a couple of them.
Huh.
And he owned it.
Oh, yeah, that Art.
Oh, yeah.
Should we tag him, too?
Hashtag
Art. That's going to be a thing now. Well, it looks like we broke the whole, the whole sound.
Yes.
Which
yes,
is cool.
we definitely went above and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
So, everybody, get on tap.
Yeah.
Play with it. Tell us your beers. Enjoy your beers. Share with what you're drinking. We want to know. I got this killer Fortunella picture. Got Rich in the background.
I have a picture of Katie holding it, too.
So you're
We'll get both.
don't worry.
We'll get
I
both.
made you blurrier than anything.
Awesome.
The blurry pictures.
So I did the same thing, Howard. It's been weird. We've been almost on the same page with beers for the last week or so with these beers because I'm not looking at what you rate it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm putting my rating, and then I'm clicking to see where you're at.
Yeah.
But I also put this at 3.75.
Yeah, I like the beer. You know, it's not the best sour in the world, but it's sour, and sour beer is cheap.
It definitely did not help that I'm drinking this sour.
That does
and
blend
that
well.
sour. And I've been drinking different sours all day.
That's a good sour. I like the frog.
So let's see. Oh, I got new badges. 99 bottles, level 10.
You, how did you find it? Oh, there it is.
I typed it in.
All right, we're
because
in.
some of them don't barcode.
Okay.
I am a verified adventurer, level 5.
Nice.
You know, unlike the rest of you.
I'm
Howard.
level 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drink a lot of beer.
Howard drinks too many beers.
Yeah, I drink a lot of beer.
Let's see if I can go see. So to give you guys an idea of these check-ins on here, right? So I have 76 beers.
We started at the same time.
I'm doing a very bad job of keeping track. Okay? Howard is, let's see, where did I lose Howard? Let's see, we'll go to activities, click on Howard. Howard has 828 beers.
Unique beers. Yeah.
We can do that. We typically try a minimum of 3 beers a week.
Yeah. And then we go to different breweries all over
all the time.
Wisconsin. We've gone out to North Carolina and
Wow.
we did brewing.
So I want to go, where is that? West. West would be cool. There's a whole bunch of states that I haven't tried beer at out west.
North Carolina by far was my
amazing.
favorite.
Asheville. Oh. We went to
That's
a place called Burial
Big
Beer
NASCAR
Co.
state.
And it was phenomenal. I want to go back. And
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Go back.
What do you? We should do that. That'd be a rip-roaring good time.
Friends trip?
A beer venture?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have Sundays and Mondays off.
A beer extravaganza?
That
I
would
got
be
a big
kinda fun.
SUV we all could fit in.
Yeah, that would be fun. I'm in.
It's only
You're talking
a
into it.
12-hour drive. It's fine.
Next
Well,
week, let's go.
We were talking about the grand scheme of adventure at some point. Sam wants to make it down to New Orleans.
I'd like to go there too.
So in the trip to Nolans, we're gonna
I online
do a
dated a
swing
girl from
through
over
Nashville.
There you go.
Nashville's fun. They
We
have
went
some
to a
cool
couple nice
places
breweries
too
that were there too.
Yeah.
One called Yazoo.
Oh,
I think I've heard of
really
Yazoo.
tasty.
I have some friends down there.
there are a couple of Yazoos.
No,
Oh,
they're Freak About.
oh yeah. I
So-
remember that.
so
We'll tag them too.
I haven't seen those guys in a while. That would be fun to see them.
I think a couple happy
I was
Marys.
I was a verified Fox for their posting 2 years in a row. Yeah.
Foxy lady.
So that's the thing they do. But hey, we're getting way off track. We're wrapping up here. This is it.
That was like a Midwestern wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see how we were doing? We were leaving and
Well,
then we
I
weren't leaving.
suppose.
And we're getting out of it. So there you go, everybody. Katie and
What's
Rich
on?
doing their thing,
What howdy?
matching everything, drinking all the beer. We got
Yeah.
that. You'll hear that. We're going to do it all the time now because it breaks everything. It's too damn loud for everything. I love it.
Okay.
So we want to thank everybody for listening, tolerating. Like always, tell us your beers. What are you drinking? What do you want us to drink? If you like what you're drinking, we'll make sure we don't like it, so you can talk shit about us to your friends.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what you really want to do.
That's right.
So, Howard, final thoughts?
No.
All right. Well then, I am still Max.
I am Howard.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Later, taters.